Sup guys, Stan Kosh here, and today we are taking a look at something that you might forget, Temporal Rift. There is a new guide by Arty and Alpatex on the Reddit. Thank you guys for making it real. I was going to make this one, but I'm not that smart, not good enough, but you guys help us out to go through this horrible game mode. So right, we will use the full screen for this because there are a lot of info. I will research it with you and we will be able to go through the thing properly. So this guide is for floor 600 something, which is insane for most people. I know that most of us are stuck somewhere around 200, 300 or so. This will help us. Let's go. So this is the description. Basically we don't need that. How you can access that. You have 7 attempts. Yes, nothing really crazy here. Here the temporal beacon description. Basically, as we already know from the previous guides, it's tank plus sustenance and either mage or celerity, depending on which. We'll talk about it later in this guide. And they suggest getting your supporters tenacity and tank's fortitude and either mage might or ranger's rage to level 25 before considering any other investments. From there you can continue to upgrade those trees or put points into selection of these beacons. So the top beacons: Silent Alliance, Renewed Hope, Badge Addiction, Subjugation. Let's actually take a look at those. Dimensional Force, Unforeseen Power, Energy Transfer, Repillage, Time Shift, Flower Whisperer, Power of Devotion and Godly Enlightenment. Power of Devotion and Godly Enlightenment are also effective for earlier pushing. Important, keep this in mind, guys. Situational beacons: here we have Fearsome Alliance, Steady Preparations, Energy Well, New Dawn, Life's Breath, and Absolve. And for the top 3 you want to either maximize those or do not upgrade at all. Avoid those things because they are not that useful and can harm you. Chaos Seeker, Punishment Glutton, Chaos Resistance, Respite, Disciples, Honor, Crusaders, Strife. You should customize your beacons to your teams and find the set that you're comfortable with. There is no solid absolute best set of options, so read them and pick what fits your team the best. Need more sustain? Renewed Hope helps. Need more anti-heal? Silent Alliance, etc. Now, understanding the floors, there are different floors, you know most of those, but let's go over them. Realm Exploration, that's basic. Grievous Elm, a little bit harder for better badge reward. Realm of Defiance, same as Grievous Realm, except it will give you gift of a free badge reset if you can get without the losing heroes or whatever the quest is. Blessed Realm, a floor that gives you the option between a free badge and a badge reset or a cursed badge. Avoid a cursed badge, no battle occurs. Flora's Dew heals all your guys to full HP. Phoenix Afterglow resurrects one dead hero to full HP. No battles in any of those. Beckoning Place allow you to recruit a hero for this current run of Temporal Rift. When you wipe out, you lose this hero. No battles occur. This here does come with a lower rank badge, so look for upgrades. Gladiator's Realm. This is mini boss which if killed will reduce the HP of the next boss by 10%. I suggest doing this if you have a solid bossing plan. Vexing Realm. Avoid at all costs. Reduce your energy to 0 and health to around 10%. Only useful if you're about to wipe out and want one extra floor of progress. No battles occur, but the next battle will be extremely difficult and additional battles have reduced health recovery. So yeah, never go for Vexen Realm, you already guessed that. Realm of Decimation. This is every 50 floors, the main boss appears, you must have a boss team or a selection of heroes available to counter him. Anti-heal is extremely important as he rewinds time to heal. I suggest Silas or Mortis for effective anti-heal, however, many others may be applicable. I don't know. Note that Diamond should not be used on the boss even with anti-heal, as the Blood Shield returning health is amplified, so you deal no damage overall. So guys, the strategy now, important things. To start, you just want to push as far as you can. That's for, you know, the start of the event. The more you push, the more passive income you'll generate. I suggest pushing twice a week, once when the event starts and then halfway through the week. You should use teams which have sustained during fights. As such, I suggest having one healer and all teams. For one team, you can easily get by Irons. or gradual-based Graveborn teams. I'll share exact teams in section 5. You want to push when you reach max level badge breakpoints or more hero slots. These can be increased based on your Temporal Armillary, which is basically your Temporal Rift level. Again, more push means better increase to your generation rate. You want to prioritize avoiding battles if your heroes have maxed badges. However, if they do not fight any battle you're comfortable with, you're prepared for power increases. When choosing between battles, you can click on magnifying glass and see what the enemy team is, and if battles go poorly, you can actually, reset the team. But other than that, that's usually not working that much. You should learn how to match your teams against the enemy team by trial and error, by suffering, guys. Alright, so the formations. Now that's interesting. That's why we are here, right? Formations. For the mages, one team for floor 1 to 100. Graveborns. So we have Gradual, Hodgkin, Odin, Silas, and Diamond here. Substitutes are Thoran, Desira, and Mishka. For Ice team, we have normal Ice team here with Mortas. Substitutes are Da Vinci, Rowan, and the Mauler healer guy, forgot his name. And there is also a Scarlet team for the mage for one floor. So we have Scarlet, Twins, Azid. So, wow, that's interesting. Actually, I didn't expect to see this one. Rowan and Desira, and substitutes are Telin or Lucius even. That's nice. 2 teams for floors 100 or 1 to 150, same as above, so we can use 2 of any of those teams. 3 teams for 151 to 300. Basically, it's Graveborn team, Ice, and Scarlet. So those 3 teams are going for the mages up to level 300. What is this? Okay, this is the 4th option for 3 teams. So basically, Mishka, Diamond, Desira, Rowan, and Rosalind. Note. Those are all options, and lower power players can mix and match as needed. So basically, if you don't have some specific heroes, you can try to replace them by someone. For most fights it will work, but you won't be able to push as far. But overall, your main goal is to push consistently, so you won't be stuck on floor 100 for like a month. Then your progression will be way lower in the end. Now, 4 teams, floor 301 to 450. Ice team is the same as before, Scarlet team is same as before. Now, for the Graveborn team, we have Gradual, we have Diamond, we have this guy, Halus, I think. Then we have Silas and Odin. Now, you guys most likely don't have Halus. If you do, you're lucky. If not, well, that will be problematic for you. I just summoned him recently on the summon session, so I'm lucky. For the 4th team, we have Awakened Telin. Not the normal Telin, Awakened one. That's already pretty expensive. Mishka, Hodgkin, Scrag, and this new lady. Aster. Right. So if you don't have any of those heroes, you're already pretty much screwed here, right? You might want to go for 5 teams, floor 451 plus. Here, oh my god, this is so end game, guys. Oh my, that will be hard. Alright, let's go. Lucius, this is Lightbearer team. Lucius, Scarlet, Twins, Rowan, and Azid. Ice team, basically the same stuff, so I won't go over it. Graveborn team, kinda the same, more or less. So then we have this one. Look at that. We have Oku, we have Telin, Awakened Telin, we have Mishka, wow, Flora, and Astar. Oh my god. For the next team, we have Butcher. Oh my god, those are different teams. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there are some options here, right? Scrag, then we have Awakened Aziz, Desira, and Diamond. On another hand, you can use one of those teams, so like based on what you have. Ortas, Scrag, Mishka. Did we saw Mishka before? No. Rosalind and Astar. Those things are endgame, guys. I don't have half of those here. Well, okay, I don't have some of those heroes, so those teams will be really hard to get for most people. Then there are some unlisted heroes who are not listed and may be effective. So we have Isabella here, we have Zephrel, we have Lorsan, Morel, Odin, Rain. I forgot her name. You see those pictures, so you recognize the guys. So yeah, some of those heroes are not really normal, not really the heroes that you use. So those are for the maged guys. Now you have the teams that you can use and kind of combine them with the proper relics over there. Now for the Celerity. One team for floor 1 to 100. This is the Lucretia team, interesting. Lucretia twins, Aziz, Rowan, and Desire. Desire can be exchanged for any healer here. Graveborn team, basically the same stuff. Graveborn guys are more or less the same, but we have Feral here. Feral may be swapped for Teline. This guy, Zikis, I think. And Tresner. I'm sorry guys, I have a really bad memory for the names, but you see the pictures here. And then we have Scrag, Aetzo, Merlin, and Athelia and Albedo. That's a really strange team, but it works. 2 teams, same as above. For 3 teams, 151 to 300, you have Mishka, Teline, Awakened Teline by the way, Astar, Halus, then Mortas. Here we have Tresner, Hodgkin, Diamond, Silas, and Twins. For the 3rd team, we have Gradual, Mishka. You don't have Mishka, you're basically screwed. Halus, again. Wait, why? How? If it's 3 teams, Astar and Mortas. Those additional 3 teams that you can go for. So those 3 from the top area, and those are additional. Okay, I got it. That kinda, I missed this. Okay, my bad. 4 teams, same as above, and you can add any of those guys here. So what's interesting and acceptable here? We have most of the guys are really hard to get. I like this team: Teline, Lucretia, Twins, Rowan, and Aziz. I like this one: Lucius, Gradual, Mishka, Diamond, and Silas. This one is from all the new heroes. We have the Butcher, Oku here. This new lady, Celestial, Astar, and Morta, so really cool. Alright, so mostly the same stuff, so you can see it yourself, right? I don't have to embarrass myself by trying to remember the names of everyone, which I don't know. And now we have the other heroes of use, so same Thorin, the Wilder Tank, the Celestial Tank, I don't remember the names. Ortas, those guys, Raku, Zikis as well, Rain, and Awakened Thane here already, that's crazy. And keep in mind that Mage Path is more common among the top-end players, however your own investment may change the strategies heavily. So it depends on which heroes do you have more. If you have Mages already, you have go for the Mage. If you have the Celerity heroes more upgraded, I mean signature item, I mean furniture, I mean engravings, go for that. The gear isn't a major problem because you will be having the tier 3 gear without the bonuses. So if you have tier 3 equipped, then the bonuses are applied. In other cases, like artifacts do not impact, and it's good. For newer players, that's good enough. Now, badges. Badges are unique to trade to Temporal Rift. That's something like the relics, but equipment for one hero. You know how they are. So they help you with the stats, they help you with special ability, and over here we will focus on the special ability in this case. Please use common sense and recognize that the damage badges are not good on supports. Your main DPS probably doesn't want to boost their healing, etc. Also note that there are some cursed badges. You can come across that, have a strong upside but also harsh downside. Take these at your own risk if you feel they're useful enough. I avoided those on my runs. Alright, so the mage DPS. Top tier, Magic's Absolution, Divine Anger, Cape of Feebleness. Fervent Frame, Victory's Song, and Oracle's Rejuvenation is also top tier, so those are top tier for mages. For Celerity, Shadow Strike, Glowing Cape, Sword of Truth, Shadow Boots, Oracle's Rejuvenation, Fervent Frame, I think we had the same relic here, right? Fortitude Tanks, Iron Will, Protective Crystal, Protecting Light, Master of All, Armor of Conviction. I think this one is top tier. Here we don't have the badge of top tier. Maybe they forgot to add it. I think they did. All of those should be pretty good. Sustain and Support. Cape of Inspiration, Warrior's Creed, Call to Action, Curse Breaker. Badges which apply crowd control are not very effective the further you climb as enemies grow in tenacity. Badges which require you to kill multiple enemies are typically weak as by then you mostly won the battle. Heroes who rely on crowd control such as Zephrel or Awakened Aziz may want insight on their badges or a way to reduce tenacity. Gradual specifically, I found that Master of All underperforms on him. I suggest Protecting Light and then use Master of All on Hodgkin. And moreover, small info about the badges I forgot to mention. Typically, if you have to choose between a higher level badge or one with a better effect, compare the power increase you'll get to the loss of the effect and see if that's worth for you. So basically, yeah, if you need the extra stats, go for it. A lot of things are here really situational because it will be based on, you know, how lucky you are. Some extra tips, info and tricks. First of all, enemies grow in signature items, furniture and engravings over time, eventually gaining extremely high levels of tenacity, which makes your crowd control incredibly unreliable. Such wide AoE crowd control is very unreliable, although some heroes ignore the tenacity like Odin or Gradual. Number 2. If you aren't confident in your pushing abilities beyond the boss, if you stop 4 levels in front of the boss and exit your run, you'll start at the Flora's Dew, which with the energy well beacon will give you max energy going into the boss and save you from investing in the steady preparations beacon unless you wipe later on. Number 3. Being tenacious and learning how your teams match up into others is the most important part of the pushing. You always want to be as safe as possible, as one hero dying can destroy your run. That's totally true. Be careful around Nara, Ethelia, Zolrath, Moro, Thoran, Laika plus Mishka, and any other troublemakers who can give you a rough time. These types of heroes are how you lose a battle or a few heroes without paying attention. That's really true. Those guys will pull you in. If they are strong enough, they will take you out really fast, and without one hero you can win one battle, but later on you will die earlier than you should. When attempting to rewind on a stage which you've completed all battles on, do not claim the badge and instead tap away from them. Otherwise, you'll be forced to go onto the next floor without any way to rewind. So that's important. I think that's an interface issue. But yeah, if you win the battle, but you lost some heroes and you want to replay it, just don't take the relic. At all costs, don't take that thing and you'll be good. Some FAQ from the guide creator. What took so long for the new guides? Mixture of burning out work and college for us, as well as growing disinterest in the game as a whole. Over the summer we'd like to increase our pace and keep content consistent, however, no promises. I understand, yeah. Burnout is real for content creators, that's true. What should I do if I'm new and stuck on the first few floors? Push as much as you can, your idle rewards should allow you to climb at least once a week, and badge upgrades will help you just like anyone else. This event is not easy, especially for newer free-to-play players. What Awakened hero should I be going for? I'd wager none. A single Awakened Edit copy is useful for campaign, otherwise none of the Awakened heroes are game-breaking enough to be worth using up your skill cards. Eventually there'll be a hero broken enough, most players will anonymously agree upon. There is no right answer currently, so I'd save your resources. That's what I was saying all the time. Specifically for the free-to-play players, if you want Awakened hero, wait for it. Before there'll be someone like Ainz, who is broken, like Lucretia, who is broken, and everybody wants that, and then you will have to wait a long time before you will get enough time emblems to get them. So yeah, that's the best advice ever. Which new heroes are worth investing into? Scarlet? Yeah. Others are mediocre, and every player is allowed their own preferences. Hero, don't feel bad for making decisions which may be suboptimal for your own enjoyment. Yeah, Scarlet is the best so far from the recent heroes, really good. Conclusion: Temporal Rift as a whole is extremely frustrating. It doesn't fit with the less intensive design of AFK Arena, however, it's also fun and rewarding when you pass your breakpoints and challenge yourself. I hope what I've shared can be of help to both lower and free-to-play players, as well as lazy whales, Artie and Alpatex. So guys, this is the guide. I hope it will help you out. I hope more people will learn about it. The link for the original Reddit post will be in the description, as always. And I think I'll post it in my Discord as well. So let me know what do you think about Temporal Rift whatsoever, because I kinda hate it, to be honest. I wanted to make a guide for a month, but oh my god, it's so hard. Thanks to Artie and the guys that they made it. Oh my god. And yeah, while going to the comments, don't forget to like the video and share it with your friends. Check out the pinned comment and the video description for the links. We have more AFK Arena guides, there are more playlist hero breakdowns. I'm making the beginner series for newer players right now, so you can share it with your new guys in your guild. And you definitely want to join the Discord, the link will be down there as well. In the Discord you can always ask for help, you can check out the guides and leaks, and here we will post the stuff as well, so You can get it here in my Discord, or you can follow it by pressing the follow button. I don't know where it is exactly, but you can follow the channel. The button will be somewhere around here, and get the notifications in your Discord. You can get notifications about AFK guides and leaks. You can get notifications about the new videos on the channel, because YouTube notifications might be slow with that, and game reviews and, or anything you want basically. So yeah, I'm waiting for you over there. Other than that, guys, thank you very much for watching. My hair is everywhere. See you in the next one. Stan Kosh out. Have a good one. Bye.